Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai. Call, hello, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS who rule and teach well. Shalom to the brothers across the four winds who pushing this truth and sincerity. This the brother Nakamia from Louisiana. Alright? Back with another video. It's gonna be a impromptu quick little video. They had a couple of things that's going on right now, starting tonight, and a couple of other things that happened. I wanted to touch on and bring some scripts out because it's really just, as the script says, it's really just getting worse and worse. This place is waxing worse and worse. People are waxing worse and worse. You dealing with you got one of the main people, in Yasharala, of our nation, which I'm referring to Dwayne Wade. He got a situation going on where he just going along with the flow of changing his male-born son to try to be some fucking tranny type, whatever the fuck you trying to do with that shit. But that's just more of the wickedness and the falling apart and the waxing worse of this country that we live in, that's called America. All right, but to stick to the topic of what I wanted to touch on, I'm about to play this audio right quick, and this is the audio of the topic I wanted to touch on, one of the topics, and there's another small one just to give y'all a quick understanding of what I'm trying to explain. Excuse me, I'm a little under the weather.
Diverted the remaining elements, marching non-full elements around the scene. Those are two supposed to continue on the parade route.
All right, so pretty much what that guy is talking about. So I don't know if he's the chief of NOPD or whatever, but he pretty much explaining that there was a fatality tonight. And, once again, call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the water Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you know what I mean? It was a woman that was ran over by float number 21 of the Knicks parade. And if you don't know, I looked this up. The Knicks parade is an all-female parade, It's an all-female parade. Started like in 2011 or some shit like that. But I don't know they didn't really give the nationality of the woman, but it really doesn't matter, heathen or Jake, which still following, wait, you're still living like a heathen by being in that situation. You know what I mean? Let me bring out this first script right quick. Let me bring out this first script to kind of give an understanding. Jeremiah 10, starting at 1, it says, "Hear ye the word of the Lord speaking unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen." All right? And, there's many ways of the heathen, but everybody that's currently participating in that bullshit that's going on out there in the city right now, just Mardi Gras shit with these floats and this celebrating whatever the fuck they're trying to celebrate in this partying shit, the spirit at the end, you're out of order. You're completely out of order, and your mind ain't where it needs to be at. Your mind is not where it needs to be at. You know what I mean? That's just, another one of the things that's going on that's fucked up in this country or in this city specifically that been going on. You know what I mean? But, let me jump to Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season, and there's a time to every purpose under the heavens. All right, and that's referring to uh, on this earth. The heavens and everything under the heavens, which is referring to on this earth, which is under the heavens. All right. Pretty much what I'm trying to explain to you is this right now is from a spiritual perspective, things are at an all-time high. And to be honest with you, it's really more than a spiritual, because it's kind of evident when you look at what's going on according to prophecies across the four winds. You know, you're looking at, you got all type of people bumping heads against their governments, because a lot of these governments are adopting the ways of America. A lot of these local small mounts and small mounts and large mountains, or small government, local governments and large governments, are adopting or been trying to adopt the ways of America. And as it's not going well in America, it's also not going well with these other people overseas. And, you know, these people not having that shit. You know, the Heavenly Father is pouring His Spirit on to where this Americanized doctrine that's going across this country will not continue. It just will not. Okay? Just to finish touching on what I was saying, that woman was rolled over by a float by an all-women's parade tonight. And another thing I wanted to touch on was another parade that was going on. This was published yesterday on NOLA.com, and it says Triple X rated throws and racist behavior angers spectators at the Olympia parade in Covington. All right, so pretty much the story is this. It says this Edomite, of course, she took her nephews, ages 2 and 4, to the crew of Olympia parade that rolled through downtown Covington Saturday night, hoping the youngsters would have fun and catch some trinkets. What the family caught instead were lewd throws that their aunt said showed male genitalia and looked more like sex toys than family-friendly fare. All right? Meanwhile, I guess Terrell is one of her nephews. It says, who was watching the parade with her, Terrell Watts was watching the parade with her 4-year-old grandson, that said the rider of the float threw a full can of beer at the boy. This is a quote from the person, Terrell. I blocked it from hitting him, she said. Someone also threw a realistic-looking rubber breast at the boy, she said. Now, these are the things that's going on right now at these fucking parades. These are the things that are going on throughout the entire French Quarter. Okay? You got Edomites coming to this city from all over the fucking world. You know what I mean? Participating in this shit. Okay? Everything is spiritual before it's physical. So there's so many demons and demonic spirits that's floating in this, thriving in this city right now, because motherfuckers are just embracing it and soaking in it and just enjoying and loving this shit that's going on. You know what I mean? People are, from this story, a perfect example. You know, they Edomites, but this Edomite upset at what's being done, which I don't agree with the fact of none of this shit, period. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, what you expect? What you expect for them to throw some educational, beneficial stuff from a float, you know, that's shaped like, you know, whatever, got all these flamboyant fucking colors on it. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let's see if I can, I can't show a picture of it, but if anybody go on NOLA.com, look up this Triple X rated parade, and you see these Edomites dressed up. I mean, it's literally Rome and Greece all over again. You know, and it brings me back. it brings me back to Ecclesiastes 3 again. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens, man. This ain't the time for none of that bullshit. You know, get your mind right. You know, there's so many other things that you can harp upon. Get out your feelings and get your mind right. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is what you have who you have a relationship with, who you should be trying to strengthen your relationship with. That's what you need to be focusing on. Okay? Okay? Praising and giving glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Nothing else matters. Period. Alright? Alright, I also had something else I wanted to bring out. Alright? This is, I'm going to start this Romans 13. I'm going to start at 1. It says, let every soul be subject unto higher powers, for there is no power but of Yahweh. The powers that be ordained of Yahweh, whosoever therefore resisted the power, resisted the ordinance of Yahweh. And they that resisted shall receive themselves damnation. Alright? I'm going to jump down to 11. Alright? And it says, and that, knowing the time that now is Salakia, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. Alright? Our salvation is nearer than ever. You know, I don't know about you, but me personally, I feel it. Anything that you do and you deal with, there's no substance in it. There's no substance in anything. It don't matter what it is. It could be from watching something, you know, certain shit on YouTube to conversations with motherfuckers to dealing with gaming to the only thing that has substance is your relationship, building a better relationship with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know, Lord willing, you got brothers. Lord willing, you got a brotherhood. You know what I mean? And you know that's a beautiful thing to have. You know, but number one is your relationship with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You got to understand, man. And if you don't, it just is what it is, because the scriptures say that this isn't for everybody. All right? It says that the interpretation of the scriptures is given only unto the saints. Okay? All right? It says that, roughly paraphrasing, the truth is given unto the prophets, and the rest of them are in the spirit of slumber, even unto this day. I think that's in Isaiah 40 and 15 or something like that. Pretty much what it's saying is, okay, the people that are in the spirit of slumber, they're going to continue to stay in that spirit of slumber because Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is not dealing with them. If the Heavenly Father dealing with you, man, pray and ask the Lord to keep dealing with you, man. And I'm going to tell you this. Get your mind right. Get your mind right and understand, man, it's real out here. You know, the shit is going to hit the fan. You know, don't think because brothers been consistently doing this and the elders of GMS been consistently doing this for years that there's some bullshit, okay? The men of the Lord are never out on the highways and byways until it's the last call for alcohol. You understand? It's the last motherfucking call. Y'all better get y'all mind right, man, and stop playing out here. This ain't no fucking game, bro. This ain't no game, okay? This spiritual warfare is real. These demons are real. The things that are going on in this world is real. You better understand and respect Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You understand? And understand, these scriptures are real. This word, this living water is living water, not still water, living water. But I'm long-winded, and video wasn't even supposed to go this long, but I just had to let those two stories come out and let those scripts come out. All right? Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai. Call, hello, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS who rule and teach well. Shalom. This is the brother Nakamya. I'll be bringing more videos soon. Shalom, Yasharala. Mawat Laba Ball. Mawat Laba Ball. Keep pushing, brothers.